This 17 News at Noon podcast is brought to you by Clinica Sierra Vista.
Welcome back to 17 News at Noon podcast, where we share your news on your schedule. Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us for 17 News at Noon. I'm Nicole Gitsky. We begin with the day Kern County has been waiting for. The Kern County Fair opens its doors today. 17's Christian Galeno joins us live from the fair with what you can expect this year. Christian?
That's right, Nicole. Well, the day has finally come, and we've been eagerly waiting for the day when the Kern County Fair finally opens and returns. And, after the year that we had, the fair had to get canceled, so it's finally coming here. The stages are set. Everyone is working hard right now, putting together their booths and rides and attractions. Now, this morning we went on a tour of some of the new attractions and eats that you can try at this year's fair. If you seek thrills and fun, then the Kern County Fair is where you need to be. Attractions for all ages are here, and there are some pretty new attractions for those seeking thrills. Now, on to my favorite thing, fair food, of course. For those of us that come to the fair for, to satisfy our bellies instead of the thrills, there are several new eats that you must try. For those with a sweet tooth, how about some home-style crepes? Or if you're feeling like trying something new, how about a donut burger? Well, yeah, you heard that right. And let me tell you, it's not as bad as it sounds. Now, the doors are set to open up at 3 o'clock on the dot. Now, for anyone with any kind of COVID concerns, they are going to be handing out face masks for you so you can wear throughout the county fair. They are not required, but they are recommended as well. As you are enjoying the fair as well, they are recommending that you wear those masks, but it's not a requirement. Fair officials are saying that you can expect a pretty similar fair to what we had before the pandemic. We're going to keep an eye here on the fun as it starts to pick up, but that's the latest from the Kern County Fair. Christian Galeno, 17 News.
Well, excitement from fairgoers as the Kern County Fair officially kicks off 2 years later. Now, last year the fair didn't take place because of the coronavirus pandemic, and while concerns of the spreading Delta variant continues, the fair will be taking some precautions. They are strongly encouraging masking and social distancing, though it won't require proof of vaccination or masks for entry. But some are divided on what the fair is doing to protect everyone, particularly with the masking. Now, some will be skipping the fair altogether. Organizers expect to see tens of thousands of people attend just today alone. And with the fair in full swing, the Kern County Sheriff's Office is working to make sure everyone stays safe. The Sheriff's Office will be offering free ID wristbands in case you and your child are separated. The wristband has contact information so they can reach you immediately. Also, according to KCSO, there are yellow duck feet painted on the ground that can help lost kids find children's lost and found. Reminder, if you lose your child, KCSO says you can find the nearest deputy to assist you. And tonight on 17 News at 5:30, 17's Marco Torres will have more on how you can keep you and your loved ones safe at the fair. And if you plan on attending the fair, you'll need a ticket to get in. You can purchase those at the gate. Adults are $12. Those 6 to 12 years old are $5, and kids under the age of 5 will get in free. Also, military will get in free with proof of their ID. Or you can purchase tickets ahead of time and skip the line. Head to kerncountyfair.com. Once you buy the tickets, you'll receive a QR code. You can either print it and bring it to the fair, or you can pull up that QR code on your smartphone and present that once you get to the fair. And be sure to watch 17 News at sunrise Friday morning. They'll be live from the fairgrounds from 5 to 7 a.m. But first, 17 News at 5 will kick off our coverage of the fair with live shows today, tomorrow, and Friday. And the fair is partnering with the Kern County Public Health Department to offer free vaccination clinic. No appointments are required. If you get the jab at the fair, you'll also receive a free admission ticket to the fair. And Houchin Community Blood Bank is continuing to offer a seasonal incentive to donate blood. They're asking for a pint for a pass, providing free tickets to the Kern County Fair. That deal runs through October 1st. They're offering 2 free adult tickets to each whole blood donor and 4 free adult tickets to platelet and plasma donors. To schedule an appointment, visit hcbb.com.
Clinica Sierra Vista is now offering rapid COVID-19 testing and COVID-19 vaccinations. Call 833-278-4584 to make your appointment. But don't delay. Clinica Sierra Vista, putting patients first.
Well, dozens of families in Kern County are desperately waiting for good news, wondering if their loved one infected with coronavirus will be able to make it out of the hospital. The ICUs in Kern continue to fill up. 78 people are in the ICU with coronavirus. Another 301 are in the hospital receiving treatment for the disease. Meantime, we learned another 4 people have died from the virus. 1,525 lives have been lost to COVID-19 since the beginning of the pandemic. However, better days appear to be ahead as the number of new cases continues to decline. We also learned another 391 people tested positive for the virus. Our most infectious day of this current surge was just 2 weeks ago. Well, Pfizer announced Monday its COVID-19 vaccine works for children ages 5 to 11. The company says it will seek U.S. authorization for this age group soon, a key step towards beginning vaccination for kids. Now, uncertain parents now are turning to pediatricians for answers. Dr. Namisha Amin says that she thinks parents should get their kids vaccinated, especially with the fast-spreading Delta variant.
Unfortunately, it's just a dangerous numbers game that we are currently playing right now. We had over 226,000 cases in children just last week alone, and that accounted for 25% of the total cases. And with the sheer number of children that are getting infected, we are seeing kids being hospitalized at a rate like never before during the pandemic.
Currently, the Pfizer vaccine looks to be authorized by Halloween. Now, in your 17 Court Watch, new court documents paint the moment a woman supposedly killed her roommate at a retirement home. According to those documents, Sandra Bonertz told police her and 83-year-old Winnie Smith made a suicide pact after suffering injuries in a car crash. Smith was found with multiple gunshot wounds in the room the two shared at Pinewood Glen Retirement Community. Bonertz is charged with first-degree murder. She is due in court next month and is being held without bail. Well, a local parolee agent is set to be honored Friday after risking his life to detain a shooting suspect. Now, you may remember back on December 28th when shots were fired outside the Walmart on Fashion Plaza in East Bakersfield. Officials say Luis Cardenas heard the shots and saw people running before he approached the suspect. That suspect, now identified as Rodolfo Romo, surrendered to Cardenas without incident. When officers arrived, Agent Cardenas stayed with the suspect as they evacuated the store. Now, no one was hurt. For his bravery, Cardenas will be awarded the Medal of Valor, CDCR's highest award. That ceremony is set for Friday at 10 a.m. You can watch it on CDCR's website and YouTube page. Also, you can watch his full story tonight on 17 News at 5. Moses Small will have more. Well, holiday shoppers in a pinch are getting an early greeting from the Grinch. According to the American Christmas Tree Association, consumers could experience a shortage of artificial trees and other decor this holiday season. Some sellers are already increasing their prices for artificial trees and other holiday products by at least 20%. Experts say if you're looking to buy a fake tree this year, it's best to do it now while they're still in stock. Well, McDonald's says it will begin phasing out plastic toys in their Happy Meals. The company says they hope to drastically reduce plastic in these meals worldwide by the year 2025. The burger giant sells more than 1 billion toys each year and hopes to reduce its use of virgin plastic by 90%. The food chain is working with other companies to develop new ideas, such as three-dimensional cardboard superheroes that kids can build, or board games with plant-based or recycled game pieces. Now, in entertainment news, reality television comes to Bakersfield Fox Theater this holiday season. Murray and Peter present a Drag Queen Christmas happening on December 4th. Tickets go on sale this Friday, but you can get yours a day early with the code HOLIDAY. The Drag Queen Christmas, the Naughty Tour, features contestants from the reality TV series. There's no age restrictions for the show, but a warning has been issued for adult content. Doors open at 7 p.m. and the show will begin at 8 p.m. The 17 News at Noon podcast is a production of KGET and Nexstar Media Group. For more on all of the headlines in today's show, head to kget.com.